vineyard to the east. You know of you've heard of a large vineyard.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I'm not able to really read chat tonight. I've got a lot going on inside the game. So I truly apologize, guys and gals, for not being able to interact 100% with you guys tonight. I just am very busy. Alright, so as you start to, as you get close to the gate, you're kind of on the northway still. There's another stable. But this stable basically is for the Hell Knights. There's a lot of, Hell Knights paraphernalia here, emblems. So this here, as you walk by, is the Hell Knight stable. This is basically the, garrison stable. I'll go ahead and add that. It's a good sized stable. I mean, it's got several buildings close to the gate, so it's, perfectly located. There's enough riding horses here for a 30, so, chances are this is probably where the cavalry resides also. And there is probably a Hell Knight in charge. You'd have to find out. But that is the garrison stable.
Alright, so let's continue south. This one wants to go talk to the Hell Knights.
Big Dirt? 3, 2, 1.
No, I'm not going to bother with them. I'll leave them be this time.
Wow, yeah.
That was perfect, actually.
You've got that time, dude. That's
I do have it timed pretty good.
What are these funky buildings to the east?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the circle building?
Well, that's kind of
Silos or
funny
something?
that you ask. Yeah, they're definitely silos. So as you are making your way towards the silos, you pass another building that appears to look like a bindery. A lot of, there's a book out there, on a sign, and it says Nolm Bindery, Nolm Bindery. And basically, all of your inks, books, book bindings, paper makings, anything here, Philandra, she'll take care of you. Looks like a pretty cluttered place. It's very unorganized. She doesn't have her skill in organization is probably about a -5. But she's Philandra Nolm is a young woman in her 20s, and she basically inherited the store from her father, Prestar Nolm, who was one of the accused conspirators arrested and executed basically after the Lord Varden's death 5 years ago. So that is Nolm Bindery.
Anyone want some books?
I don't even think our other companions
Dirk
can
doesn't. He
read.
doesn't either.
Right.
Wow. So these silos that you were interested in, Vey, those are definitely silos.
And Latin.
And this is the Lord Commander's. This is her granary. And these 4 large silos hold a massive reserve of grain. And basically the Hell Knights buy up the first quarter of each farmers, all of the farmers around. They grow a lot of things, but one thing that they grow a lot of, are the grains. So the Hell Knights will buy it up, so, for the winter, there will be guaranteed food for Fort Inevitable. And
Need those carbs.
yeah, unfortunately, the rates aren't too good when the town has to go to the Lord Commander's granary to buy. The grain owners, they make money, but not much. So it's basically the Lord Commander that profits from it the most, unfortunately. But, their grains are sold. That is the Lord Commander's granary. I kind of like it. I really like doing it this way. I actually kind of really like doing it this way. I think I might start doing this more often. Because, you just get to explore and find things out about the town. Because you never know what you're going to find out.
You get more out of your effort this way, I think.
It's just more immersion as well.
Yeah, plus we all remember this so much more now.
Yeah.
Rather than, if it were just a map and a list, I probably would never consult the list unless I was looking for something specific.
That's it. So as you're moving down towards north of you're moving south on the Northway. Pretty much these are all houses for the common folk. And at the end, you notice that there is a sign out in front of this old dilapidated house. And this house has a sign plucked down in the front yard and says, "This house has been vacant for several years and has been claimed by the Lord Lady and shall be auctioned off in 1 month." So this looks like this place is I don't know, it depends. Are you guys gonna have some cash? So that is an old dilapidated house. Player housing. God, Vay. You're such an MMO mode right now. That is the dilapidated house.
Alright, guys. What do you think we should do?
Would you like to
We need
check
to go
out
see the lady now?
the large couple warehouses behind you? There's a couple large warehouses behind you with one massive big sign that says Goldfoot's Mercantile. And, as you see a lot of wagons here. A lot of wagons that are covered. It's actually pretty busy. Now, when you walk up to this place, you notice that this place deals in a lot of... Somebody's broadcasting. You can tell that this is a warehouse. And this is basically the headquarters of basically a trading company, Goldfoot's Mercantile. Murmock Goldfoot owns it, and he basically deals in bulk. Commodities, refined materials, a lot of materials like cured leather hides, bolts of cloth, metal ingots, furs, spices, wines. And then he ships them either on the river, on the Sullen River, or to other areas here in the River Kingdoms.
Yeah, so he's probably supplying these other merchants.
Possibly. Murmock's he's a little fat dwarf, but he's good-natured. He takes pride in being a fair, legitimate, good company. And that is Goldfoot's Mercantile.
Alright, so who's up to see the lady? Why don't we move
Let's
that way?
see the lady tonight. Good.
Oh God, don't.
Dirt, won't you
Dirt, you always know
sit at the
the
back?
outcome.
Do you guys mind if we take a real quick break? I need to grab a bio real quick. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yep, same here.
Cool.
Sure.
Okay, cool. I'll be right back. Alright, so what do you guys want to do?
I guess we want to talk to the 800-pound gorilla in the room now.
Lady Drovost?
Yep.
Lady Drovost? Well, you can head over to the
Can we
commander's
quick save
citadel.
here?
You can quick save.
F5 save, quick.
Yeah, we'll,
Booger
won't
Gimlet.
be able to
Ate a
restore
burger.
if this doesn't go right.
That's my hillbilly accent, Gimlet. So you guys head over to the commander's citadel. Definitely the single strongest fortification, in not only in Fort Inevitable, but probably in this part of the River Kingdom. More than 90
As we
foot tall.
walk up, Dave. As we
Yeah.
walk up, I look at the group and say, "You guys want me to handle this?"
You know, part of me just wants you to do it anyway.
Not only is her living quarters, but this is, there's also barracks for more troops.
Did you say that we saw her outside?
She was outside earlier. You guys have been jutting around for the majority of the day now, which you have a couple hours before it starts to get dark. And there is a curfew in Fort Inevitable also. You have 1 hour, 2 hours max, depending on the season, to get inside because there is a curfew in Fort Inevitable. Wow.
Alright.
Pretty awesome.
So I'm
It's the
guessing
heavy
she's
hand.
inside and there's some guards that we'll need to talk to.
Yes, there is a guard at the door, and when you inquire about, I guess, what are you guys inquiring about? Literally talking to Lady Drovust herself?
No, we actually asked the guard what's the proper procedure of getting a letter of warrant for that. We need to just speak to Lady DeVos herself, or do we need to go, talk to someone else? Or
If you want a letter of warrant, if you want a letter of warrant, you are going to have to talk to Aaron Nithist, which is the person who works for the lady, and he takes care of all of the legal and business matters for the lady. So if you are looking for this letter of warrant, then you will have to speak to him.
yes, well, are we able to speak to Mr. Lisbeth? Lisbeth.
Nithist? Yes. His office.
Nith-
I will have one of the guards here escort you to see Aaron. Just wait here, please. The guard goes inside, tells one of the other guards, A couple minutes later, the guard comes back, nods his head. Aaron says, "Aaron will see you now." And the guard basically wants you to follow him to Aaron Nithist's office. So you walk in. Who all is going in?
I'm going.
Sure. That is.
Okay.
I told
So
Bruce
who
to
all
wait outside.
who all is going inside? Okay,
Follow
Cade
us,
will
right?
follow.
Vay's staying outside. Okay, you're making Bor. Well,
Oh.
you're gonna have to make Bor stay outside anyway. So,
Yeah, I'm making Boris stay outside. I'm going in.
welcome, Cravey. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate you hanging out, man. We're playing Pathfinder. All right. So everybody
Yeah,
is
I
we're all
wouldn't
going.
miss
in.
the
Good.
opportunity to see the inside of the citadel.
Oh, it is. As you walk in, it is beautiful. I mean, this place is well maintained, maintained to the highest extent. This is definitely by far. This is even better than the temple. I mean, the glass is clean. The floors are swept. You know, the floors are of a very high quality marble. Basically, Lady Drovust, she spared no expense on building the citadel. She spent a lot of money. So you weave your way through several of the halls. You're still on the eastern side of the citadel, and you come to an office, and the guard opens the door, holds the door open for everybody as you guys go in. It's a roomy office. I mean, it's you guys are kind of a little cramped. It's not meant for four, adventurers in full gear. So you guys go in. A human male introduces himself. Hello, my name is Aaron Nithist. What can I do for you today? What are you seeking? Are you seeking a letter of warrant like the guard stated to me?
Yes, we are. Letter of
Absolutely.
warrant would be.
And what are you
What would be-
seeking this letter of warrant for?
Well, we just wanted to visit the Spire. We've heard a lot of things, or a lot of people missing things there, or searching for things there, and we wanted to see what's the best